It's your girl Boity M, your daily dose of happiness, your bottle of Boity Mellow. Okay, before we get into the video, please pour yourself a glass of something. I'm drinking Mellow Porcupine Ridge. I got it yesterday. I'm only gonna have a glass because I'm not trying to get like tipsy or anything. I just want to enjoy a glass of. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're gonna talk about what self-trust is, how to gain it, and why it's important. Okay, thank you. Now, what is self-trust? I think a good synonym for this would be confidence, right? Self-trust, confidence, yes. It's to have faith in oneself and one's abilities, basically. That would be the textbook definition for self-trust, right? Yeah, I think it's quite self-explanatory. I don't think I need to further explain what I mean by that. Now, into the important, very, very important part. Sorry. How do you get? How do you gain it? Kanjani, how do I get self-trust? How do I know I have self-trust? Okay. So you need to be very, very decisive. You need to know what you want and go after it without making any excuses. If you know you want great marks, you're going to sit down, you're going to study, you're going to do what you need to do. If you know you want to be a content creator, you're going to produce proper content, you're going to learn everything there is to learn, and you're going to do it, right? If you know you want a better relationship with God, what are you going to do? You're going to actively work on your relationship with God. If you know that you want your romantic relationship to actually make sense, you're going to stop picking people that don't make sense. Okay, I'm joking. I'm joking. Anyway, let's not talk about me. But yeah, you're gonna know what you want and you're gonna go after it. That's basically what I am trying to say, right? Second thing, you need to be accountable for your mistakes. Do not shift blame. Do not play victim. I beg you, do not have the victim mindset. Because one thing about the victim mindset, it will just set you back. That's all it will do. It will set that back, man. Like, and you don't want that for yourself. You simply do not want that for yourself. Okay? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Another thing, and this is something that I personally used to struggle with a lot. You need to practice self-compassion. You need to practice self-compassion. You need to be like forgive yourself and allow. Like, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Understand that you're human. Understand that you also make mistakes. Understand that these things happen, and then learn from it and move on. Don't beat yourself up for too long, because that's not cute. Not for you, not for me, not for anyone. Okay? So get it together. Get it together. And I'd also say keep promises to yourself. You know, all of us have goals, I would hope. Yes. And you know that there are certain things that you've been saying you're gonna do for Lord knows how long, and you still haven't done them. And some of them are very simple to do. How in capital? You know, you like using the excuse of like, no, I need capital. There are some things that you've been saying. You've been saying I'm gonna eat healthy for 2 years now, but you're still eating McDonald's every single chance you get. Small things like that. Like, if you can't trust yourself, who's supposed to trust you? Who's supposed to trust you? You've been paying for a gym membership for the past year. You've only been to gym twice. Keep those promises. Like, if you say you're going to do something, do it. You know, that's how you gain self-trust. That's how you gain confidence. Do you get what I mean? Very, very important, okay? And last but certainly not least, forgive yourself. Woo! And I'm also speaking to myself when I talk about this. There are certain things that I've done in the past, certain mistakes that I've made, certain things that I've been saying. Like, I have been so angry at myself for things that have happened 2 years ago, that happened 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I'm still like carrying this unnecessary weight. Forgive yourself. Please, 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 please do. Move on. Okay? It's imperative that you do. Like, you can't stay stuck in the past, okay? You need to kind of move on. You need to be like, okay, this happened. I made a mistake. Please. Okay. So self-trust is, I don't think it's a very complex topic, but I do think that it's something that we need to talk about. Okay, it will help you do better in life. It will help you be more confident in the things that you do. Yeah, you won't need other people's validation if you have self-trust. So I think that's why I want to talk about it today, because ever since like I started actively making sure that I trust myself, certain things are starting to make more sense. My life is going in a direction that I kind of like. Not even kind of, that I like. Yes. Third, but certainly not least, why is self-trust important? Why is it so important? By having faith in one's abilities, in and following your own path and not trying to be like anyone else and not trying to please anyone. Okay, like the people's pleasing and self-trust that on two opposite ends of the spectrum. Okay, following your own path, you know that you can, you know what happens when you kind of like do whatever it is that you've always wanted to do, and you follow your own path and you're not trying to impress anyone and you're doing it for yourself. You develop a sense of peace, like a peace that's unmatched. It's about inner peace. That's what you develop. And you develop happiness that is unexplainable. Just because you're doing what you want to do. You're not doing it because mommy said so. You're not doing it because daddy said so. You're not doing it because your friends. You're not doing it because of society. You're doing it because you want it. The amount of peace that you're gonna get cannot be found elsewhere. Please, my sister. Please. But yeah, I just kind of want to share with you guys a little bit about the concept. I am going to make a part 2 about this. There's some things that I haven't addressed that I want to address, which includes what represents self-trust and why do people lack self-trust, and many more other things that have to do with self-trust. So if you're interested in that, don't worry, there will be a part 2. Okay, but anywho, thank you for joining me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. A clink clink, a goodbye.